Previously on Aquarius.
Use of deadly force, unlawful discharge of weapon, lying under oath. You can walk down quietly, or you can take a long, loud fall.
Your buddy the cop, Bry, gave him up. Yeah, he's yours. He's completely yours.
Put me on vice. I'll be a hunting trap. Anything, just do not send me back to the desk.
Should have thought of that before you burned your CI to your boyfriend. Well, I hope Hodiak's your boyfriend, considering how he royally screwed up your career.
I want to go to Spawn Ranch. Nothing but play for miles and miles.
I know where we can go. House if there's an old movie ranch. There's nobody there. We could just go there and crash.
You, Sam, are addicted, not to being a cop, to solving a mystery.
You're moving out?
You're a part of something that's bent on keeping me down. I can't live with it anymore.
Maybe I'm lonely. I've gone feral. Too much time alone. Chrissy, it's been 4 months. Come on.
Well, nothing's changed, has it?
No, I want to see Bernadette.
Then come see her.
It's hard to do without punching your old man in the face.
You don't have to be the bigger man, Bri, but you have to admit that we have problems that aren't going away.
Are you through with me? Say it.
I'll call tomorrow.
Where you been? My car was stolen. That's very funny. And yet not. You listen to the radio? The radio that was in the car that was stolen? Commissioner resigned. You say why? No. But if I had to guess, it's something to do with you.
Commissioner Garrick resigned because of allegations of gross misconduct, including the mishandling of officer investigations, including yours. So the mayor has appointed Robert Culpepper as the interim commissioner.
Culpepper, the former head of IA, your old boss?
Who Garrett pushed out.
You arranged this. You wanted Garrick to end my investigation so you could call it a scandal and hang him with it.
Some things are happy accidents, but most things, they take work. Detective Hodiak, you're suspended until further notice. Thank you, gentlemen.
Morning, Daddy.
Emma, I was just...
Don't explain. When I first met Charlie, it was like everything I was scared of was gone. Everything I did was right. I was weightless.
I don't feel weightless. I feel old. All the time I wasted.
Not one more second than you had to become what you are.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. Something Charlie says, but it feels true.
Where is Charlie?
He's taking a nap. He was out all night searching for the hole
The hole.
in the desert. But we're gonna hide when things get bad. I was just about to bring him some food.
There's food? The girls get back?
Not yet. We had some hidden though. Charlie's been having us bury half of everything we bring back.
For what?
Mary, what's wrong? They took it, Charlie. They took our baby. They took Valentine.
What happened?
We were supposed to be using your card to get supplies, but it didn't work, so they cut up the card and they threw us out. There was nothing left in the dumpster, so we had to beg. The cops saw us. They sent us someplace for a baby.
Son, you can't. Easy. Those pigs took my child, and you took mine. So put the knife down. And let me help you.
Make and model? 67 Plymouth Belvedere.
Color? Kind of a snot green.
You want it back? Yeah, I left your sister in the back seat, so I would like it back.
Any other valuables in the car? Your purse, maybe?
If you do find it, I'm gonna run you over with it.
I'm not worried. You probably won't.
What? Don't stop. It's too good. Whatever it is you're doing, just continue.
You asked for tea. Who are you, Miss Manners?
How are you doing? Come here.
Don't you have something better to do?
You got the bag. You don't.
Oh, right. You got suspended. Well, don't you make it look easy. Jap bastard probably won't even drink it.
Your suspect's a Jap?
Yeah, he got in a fight with a white guy. Well, he was filling up his gas. White guy's dead. None of the witnesses saw the first punch.
You need some help?
It's Toshi. I'm Detective Lyons. This is Detective Hodiak. If your tea stinks, you made it. Okay, so you're at the filling station. You see a man.
He saw me, and then he attacked me for no reason. I defended myself.
Well, you did more than that. You did more than defend yourself. You cracked his head open on the concrete. You killed him. That sounds personal to me, like maybe you knew him.
No, he was a stranger.
Want to see a picture? Maybe jog your memory?
It wouldn't help.
Why is that? All white people look alike?
Yeah, you're all pale, freckled, and fat.
Satoshi, do you have a problem with your temper?
I am the victim of this crime. I was attacked, not him.
But you must have a theory as to why he attacked you.
Prejudice, maybe?
He's lying. He knew the guy. We just gotta prove it.
I don't know. Witnesses saw the end of the fight. They back up what he's saying. He pushed the guy hit his head on the way down. Could be self-defense. Anyway, thanks. I'll take it from here.
Whoa. Wow, this is choice. I could really feel the woman's touch, my man. I would have gone with higher ceilings, but your house. Okay. So should I use a doily, or do we not talk while we do this? Yeah. Little light read.
First thing they'll do is a medical evaluation, make sure the baby isn't sick or malnourished. Then they can hold him for 72 hours while the County Child Welfare Board decide whether to involve the courts. If they do, it could be months.
Mom, I'm getting him and my Valentine home.
It's not that easy. You need to prove he's in a safe environment.
What can I do?
Do your folks live nearby?
I live in Wisconsin.
If you can prove you've got a support system in place, that would go a long way. Otherwise, I'm sorry.
We gotta talk.
No more threats.
It's not a threat. It's a bargain. You gotta start paying your way. Same as everyone else. Same as sweet Emma. Unless you want to get.
No.
I thought not. You're in Bloom and in the desert, Kenny.
Come with us to the welfare office. You can talk anyone into anything.
I don't want to take a child from his parents, but this? It's not safe here. If you could convince Mary
To leave?
if she told the welfare board she wanted to take her son to her parents, they'd let her.
The baby is Charlie's.
Oh, that's a nice one. You should take it.
Feels like this was someone else's life.
You still have Emma.
Of course, you're right.
What are you looking for?
Signs of life. Ken fired our housekeeper and our gardener over the phone 2 months ago. None of our friends have heard from him.
Are you worried?
He's still my husband.
For how long?
You sound like my father. You're young and still beautiful.
You think he's wrong?
I don't want to stay in your rental forever. But I'm not ready to get remarried.
There's an open seat on the city council. Robert Culpepper was named the interim police commissioner.
I can't afford a campaign.
Oh, it's not an election, it's an appointment.
I can't. My father is supporting me. He would be furious.
Believe me, I know plenty of rich lawyers with political ambitions. All insufferable, pot-bellied, and balding. You can have your pick. You can have mine. Spend the rest of your life ignored except for the 5 minutes a week he's on top of you.
Becky.
The girl in the photo, who hasn't been hurt yet. What would she do?
Beck, I think this was cut with something. Right. Man, Beck, you might be right. Baby spilled.
I think there's something seriously wrong with him.
It's offensive. Army officials pin the collapse on his failings as a man and as a husband. Path to cessation.
He needs our help. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
I think she's alive.
Come on, baby. He'll show you that.
Oh, no. Get more on your level, you know.
We have to look rich. Something we took from Dennis's, maybe? What's wrong? Charlie already thinks I'm a terrible mother. He loves you. He doesn't talk to me. He hasn't been with me since Sadie brought us Valentine. Like, you can't be jealous. We share everything. Especially Charlie. You don't have to share. Charlie's punishing me because his son, his real son, died. And it's my fault. What your dad said about going to live with my parents, I've thought about it. About going in the middle of the night. Not telling anyone. Please don't. I need you here. You barely see me. Please. Promise you won't.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
didn't...
no, that's okay. Nothing to hide here. Which do you like better?
The one you're wearing. Why?
My son got taken from me by the county welfare board.
Is there anything I could do to help?
We need to look rich.
Hey, Meg?
She's not working today. Do you want something?
Hey, Lyons is Vic. I need a name.
It's not in the file?
Another file.
Because it's not your case.
And now we're back to the beginning of the question, yes.
I'll get you a copy.
Oh, I also need some personal history, anything you can find, background, the doer.
But when you're here alone with me, baby, why pretend that you don't care? Come on, let's and begin. Come on, baby, come on, let it happen.
Terry Melcher. Yeah. Ferrari in the shop?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to see you out here, man.
Yeah, well, we got a deal, Charlie. I'm here to record your songs, like you promised.
Well, hell yes, you are. You're most welcome. And she set out a feast for our guest.
How much?
All of it.
Come on, baby, join the human race. Come on, let the feeling begin. Come on, baby.
Oh, God. Vic. Billy, oh, God.
Listen, I screwed up.
You're using
You know, Vickery, he's ODing and I need to know what to do.
heroin?
Yeah, but I think it was cut with something.
Call an ambulance.
No, I can't.
You have to hang up
Jeez,
right now.
okay, I'm a cop. I can't have people ODing at my house.
Do you have any laxatives?
What?
If you have a laxative, give it to him. Like suppository.
Right. Oh, hold on, he's talking. Yeah, buddy.
Ice on my balls. What if they put ice on my balls?
I think you're saying he wants ice on his balls. Is that a thing?
Addicts swear it helps with overdoses.
Well, does it have to be his balls?
It's an old wives' tale, Brian. How is it gonna help?
I don't know. Why does a laxative up the asshole?
Because it gets the drugs out of his system. Okay, the fact that he's talking is a good sign. Can you carry him?
Yeah.
Load him into your car and get him to the ER. Drop him there. You can leave him out front if you
Yeah, okay. I'm hanging up.
Try the laxative.
Stop. Yeah.
Hey there, Bri. Long time no see.
What do you have?
Sam, this is Billy.
Hey, thought you might sleep all day.
Brian called. He relapsed. And I thought you should know.
Thanks for telling me. Is he okay?
He called me. That's something.
Hold on a second.
Lions Vic. His name was Herman Roderick, by the way. He was Army enlisted. World War II.
Where was he stationed? Pacific Theater?
Never went overseas. He was military police.
I gotta run. I'll call you later, all right? Tea?
You born in Japan? I'm Issei. First generation in America. I was born in Japan, but I don't remember it.
I remember Japan. I remember dysentery and crapping in my foxhole. My friend Allard dying in his sleep. I remember the next night getting bayoneted through the back and thinking to myself that Allard was the lucky one.
I spent the war a prisoner of the United States government. Rounded up and held in a horse stall until the barbed wire fences and guard towers were finished at the camp.
What relocation camp were you at?
Manzanar. Calling it a relocation camp is an insult to the 10,000 people who were forced to live in it. We weren't relocated. It wasn't an internment camp. It was a concentration camp.
Tell that to my father, the Jew. Those people were exterminated in real concentration camps.
One tragedy doesn't erase another.
In this case, I think it does.
If you believe that, then you're no better than the Third Reich.
Say that again. Say it again! What the hell are you doing? He was in Manzanar, 1945. Same camp. Herman Roderick was a guard. You knew him. You knew him.
You're supposed to be riding the desk, catching up on paperwork. Instead, you backseat drive Lion's case?
Somebody has to. Lions missed the connection.
No, that don't explain trying to choke a guy to death. What's your angle?
You should have heard what the guy was saying. You served. Don't tell me you don't understand.
It was in Italy and France.
It's bad enough we gotta use their radios and cameras, and now this guy's telling me Manzanar's a concentration camp, and I'm a Nazi?
I shot at a lot of crowds, but I gotta say, the German people make a fine automobile.
The Vic was a guard at the camp. The guy was at the camp. That's not nothing.
Hey, you're suspended. It ain't your case. You go in that room again, and you're fired. You set it on the table, Charlie.
Variety in all things, my brother. Eat anything you like.
I heard you were, looking for Dennis.
Indeed I was. Yeah, I have half a mind to sue him for stealing my song. What do you think my odds are on that there, Kenny Kent?
Look, you gotta leave him alone. Okay, if I record you, you have to stop.
If you want me to, I will.
Look, let's get recording. I don't want to be out here all night.
You were on the Red Squad. That's an amazing assignment.
I was honored.
You should know that opportunities like that are rare for women in this department. What?
When I told my father I got into the police academy, he said, "That's great news. I love you, I'm proud of you, and you shouldn't do it." Because there was a man out there who couldn't feed his family because I took his spot. Opportunities like that don't come often for a woman in this department. You don't say.
I can get you back undercover. You'd like that?
I would.
Now, you're probably worried that I'm going to ask for something in exchange that might make you uncomfortable. Like maybe a date or a trip to the evidence locker alone. After working with Sam Hodiak, I can only imagine. You're one of the good ones, Tully. And it's not fair the way that you've been treated here. And I can fix it. But you have to help me fix my problem.
You sneak out with the dirty laundry?
I made a deal.
Didn't figure you a snitch.
You know, I always knew there was something squirrely about you, Bri. Charmaine. She surprised me.
Charmaine just did what I told her.
Call her, let's ask.
How'd you find me? I see him being a snitch, that makes sense.
Call Charmaine. Get her down here. We can hash all this out.
If you knew where Charmaine was, you wouldn't be here. If you think it'll take more than a minute for the cops to put together, you getting out and me taking a bullet after they put you away.
I don't know. This looks like a drug deal gone wrong to me, but what do I know? You're the cop. Charmaine, coffee.
Thank you. Hello, Tully.
Charmaine, I need your help with something.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I just need you to stop by the house as soon as possible. I'll explain when you get here.
Can I help you? Yes. My son was taken by police officers. His name is Valentine Michael Manson. Yes, son was taken because he appeared malnourished. He wasn't wearing warm clothing. He didn't have a secure source of food. So now what's going to happen is a social worker.
Excuse me. I am so sorry to interrupt, but there's been a misunderstanding. You see, Mary here is my secretary, and I have a strong interest in the well-being of the child. Super plane tickets to Wisconsin, where she and the boy will be living with his grandparents.
I think I see Jesus. Charmaine's on her way. Let Kristen take Vicar to get help.
You know about the wheel of karma? Something Charlie told me about. The wheel turns and turns, and some days it just sends you up to that bright starlight. And then the next, crushes you.
We have a daughter. She's never done anything to anybody. She's got no bad karma coming.
Your husband does. Let her in.
Is Brian here?
Hey, sure, Kyle. Come in, Mrs. Roderick. If there's any chance you recognize him from the camp, it would help us in pinning down a motive for your husband's murder.
You think I can help? I've never seen him before.
Are you sure? You want to take another look?
It was a long time ago. I hoped I'd remember the faces, but I don't. I'm sorry.
Lion's Jab Chemication. I told you to drop. Did you call his widow?
I did. Don't let them go. Tell me about Esther.
I don't know any Esther.
You knew her at Manzanar in 1945. You knew her very well.
Esther was the wife of a guard. She volunteered to be a teacher at the school where I worked.
You and Esther became intimate.
But her husband didn't know until after the war, when his son was born half Japanese.
She has a son?
And a very angry husband. No, but he wanted to hurt you. The man who humiliated him and disappeared.
Wow, Sam.
It's justifiable homicide. Catch and release.
Okay. I'm gonna go take credit for this.
This uniform. It's nice fit. Although, I think I might you all look better. So it's standard operating procedure to ball people uncover now? Or are you breaking new ground?
Maybe I loved you. Or maybe controlling my gag reflex was part of the job.
No, I know that ain't true.
No one was meant to get hurt, right?
They did, though.
If you kill us, you won't be able to cut a deal to get off. You'll get the death penalty for sure.
Well, better get one last ride, then.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you.
Chris.
Yes, I love
She should have used the tickets.
She wasn't going to leave Charlie. She would never do that.
The food's all gone. What's the baby gonna eat?
Look, Daddy. Daddy, I'm pregnant.
Let's...
How'd it go?
Okay, flying out, Cherry Pop. I was inspired by your success in bringing Valentine home. I might just write a new song about it.
What's this? It's a recording contract. You wrote this? I'm Mr. Manson's attorney. I apologize, I didn't have a typewriter with me. I had to improvise, but it's largely boilerplate. It stipulates that under no circumstances may my client's musical lyrics be altered or abridged without his written consent.
You know, I gave you my word that I would come here and record you. But if you think that I'm gonna sign some legal mumbo-jumbo, then you are a lot crazier than I thought you already were.
Mr. Melcher, it was just a...
No one is gonna put a song about eating garbage on the radio.
No one. You can't write. You can't sing. You certainly can't play the guitar. I don't ever want to hear from you again. And neither does Dennis.
Shirley, I can fix this. I had some money hidden away from the Nixon campaign. If I can just get to it, I can fix it.
Talk to him.
What would I say?
He spent his whole life wondering who you are, trying to picture you, trying to figure out what he is.
Meeting me won't help.
But you may not get another chance. You're his father.
I killed his father. Am I free to go?
Sure, man. Charmaine. Come here. Young Miss Tully, whatever Keller offered you, you should take it. They're coming from my head either way, so some good should come of it.
Thank you for your permission, but I don't need it.
You don't need it.
You're sloppy and vindictive and self-destructive. And this whole time you thought maybe if I'm a good girl, you'll give me your job when you're done with it. Well, you're done with it, whether you know it or not. And I don't want your job. I don't want your boss's job. I want the commissioner's job. So no, I don't need your permission to tell the truth to Internal Affairs.
Sometimes I wonder, did I create the monster? Or did I just drag it back from the swamp?
Ken, no one knew where you were. I was worried. I thought something might have happened to you.
Sure, you were struck dumb with the thought of my slowly decaying corpse. Spare me the ball. What do you want here?
A divorce.
Your father crawled out of his carapace and offered you up to a new host.
You always had a way with words.
You can tell your new suitors you're going to become a grandmother.
You took Emma from the hospital.
Yes, I did.
Good for you, Ken. You figured out how to be a father. Just in time.
Taking my 20.
Like hell you are.
Accept it or not, it won't change anything.
What are you doing?
I'm done, Cut. I quit.
Quit.
I love the genie. Can anybody give me a ride home?
I can't say